voted against him. 6-5, out. 11 person board.
All right, Chiefs fans, game number 2 just about set to get underway. Samuel Buckner drawing the starting assignment for the Volunteers, and he'll face Cole Prosick to lead off game number 2. First pitch outside for a ball. In the first baseball game played this afternoon, Cole Prosick was 3 for 4 with 2 home runs and a single. He pops this one foul, and we're back even. Chiefs used 6 long balls in game number 1, for those of you that might be just joining us, to take that one 13-0. Fastball called for a strike, and also take the series. So going for the sweep. Would be the second conference sweep of the year if the Chiefs were to win this one. This one's looks like it's going to get out play, and it just barely does. We'll remain 1-2. Inside corner, strike 3 called. And Cole Prosick down on strikes here to start game number 2. Never fear, he struck out to start game number 1 as well. Didn't slow him down much after that. Here's Trey Miller. Miller shows bunt in there for a strike. Miller had an RBI in game 1. Bounce for foul. Count quickly 0-2. Buckner is a senior. One of the few seniors on this team for Starkville. Fastball is up. It's 1-2. Only 4 seniors on this roster. Pitch misses inside, and we're even at 2-2. Very similar pitch to the one that rung up Prosick, so I understand why Starkville a little vocal about it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They'll have to throw down to complete the put out, and they do. So 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the first, and that will bring up Ethan Barnes. No changes to the lineup offensively for the Chiefs in this baseball game. Barnes in the first game had the 5 RBIs. He was 2 for 3. 2 for 2 with a walk. That one misses outside, 1-0. In there for a strike. Strike 2. So Buckner 1 pitch away from retiring the side. Comes up with a fastball there. 2-2. Two popped up. Looks like it's on the infield for Smith, and it is, and it's 3 up. 3 down for Magnolia Heights in the top of the first. We'll be back in just a moment to set the Chiefs defense for you and tell you a little bit about the starting pitcher. Senior right-hander Preston Sowell drawing the start here in the back end of this doubleheader. This is Sowell's 5th appearance of the year. He's 1-0. Does have a quality start. To his credit, he's thrown 10 innings, got a 3.5 ERA. He struck out 9. He has walked 5, so 2-1 on that ratio. Opponents are hitting .237 off of Sowell and a whip of a 1.4, so just about right on the line that you would like. The defense is the exact same as it was when we started the first game of this twin build. Coley, Burford, Price in the outfield. The change at third, Ethan Barnes there. Trey Miller at short, Cole Prosick at second. Leland Weldon at first. Quincy Pratt slides behind the plate. And leading off for Starkville here in game number 2 is Lawson Mullins, just as he did in the first game. Takes a pitch in there for a strike. In that first baseball game Mullins was 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk to his credit. Here comes the 0-1. Misses 1-1. Excuse me, 2-0. Or if I didn't, I guess I missed a pitch. Sorry, so 2-1's the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Strike 3 called. And that'll do it for Mullins. So bring up Blake Little. Fouls the first pitch back. Wind's still whipping pretty good here. Pitch misses in. This one's a bouncer to short. Miller fields it, throws on the run. Weldon holds the bag for the second out. 6-3 on that put out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Templeton. Misses with a breaking ball. Doubles it up, fouls it off. Count will even up at a ball and a strike. Jam job there, fouled off. We'll go to 1 and 2. And he hits him. So 2 out base runner for the Volunteers. So Major Smith will get an opportunity here in the first. No change to the Starkville lineup either. So far, did not get a chance to get a copy of it prior to the game. Smith 0 for 1 with a walk in his first appearances today. Sal out of the stretch. And he hits this one as young man as well, so it'd be 2 on now with 2 outs. As that one comes inside, Smith favoring that wrist. Caught him pretty good. House now getting an opportunity to hit. Now there's a runner in scoring position for Starkville. strike on a fastball. Here's a bounce to second. Prosek will field it cleanly, step on the bag, and House is retired. 4 unassisted. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 2 volunteers were left on the base path. That'll do it for the Bank first inning here in game number 2. We'll head to the second. No score between Magnolia Heights and Starkville.
As a hometown bank, Bank First is proud to offer top-notch banking products with perks that support local businesses and people who support their communities. We believe our towns, no matter the size, deserve the best products and the best customer service, an experience we all deserve. We're hometown banking at its best. Do you bank with us? You should.
Atwood Paint and Supply in Senatobia is your Benjamin Moore paint store and more. Check out their beautiful flooring and wallpaper selection, plus plantation shutters, shades, and blinds too. A proud supporter of Magnolia Heights Athletics. Shop Atwood Paint and Supply on North Front Street.
Top of the second inning, Preston Sowell will stand in here. Sowell in the first game was 1 for 3, as they did score that one a single. First pitch swinging there, fouls it off. He did line into the triple play that Starkville turned. Buckner had 0-1. Breaking ball misses up, and we're even. This one's hit well to left center field. Don't think the park will hold it, and it will not. And the Chiefs are picking right up where they left off in game number 1. Preston Sowell leaving the yard this time. So solo blast to left center field gives the senior Northwest Mississippi Community College signee his 4th home run of the year, and Quincy Pratt to the plate now. Buckner right back with the strike. That one misses, 1-1. That's a single through the left side for Quincy Pratt. And Carter Drumheller will be handling the courtesy running duties for Pratt. Fumble on the helmet exchange. Goalie had a couple of knocks in the first game. His first pitch up and out, 1-0. Two and up. Pick off, throw over, check of Drumheller. Another throw over check of Drumheller. A little bit closer this time. They'll hold the ball on Carter. (2-0) fouled off. And the wind may actually be pushing that one back. And we'll call it foul. 2-1. Again, with where we're sitting, we're blinded for anything happening in the Starkville dugout and over that way. Not the 2-0 swing you would like there from Coley. And now they'll check Drumheller again. Here's the 2-1. This one's hit well to center. Will it get down? It will. And Drumheller had to hold up for just a second to make sure that it got down. So runners will be at first and second with nobody out for Price. And that's Shaw Coley's third hit of the afternoon. Price in game one had some good at-bats, including a double and an RBI. And we're going to have a little bit of a conversation, see what we're going to do with the runner at second as far as signs. See if Price squares to bunt. They're thinking he will. And they're going to pick at second. No throw. So now Buckner will have to put his wristband on because not sure he knew that was actually called. He does square to bunt, does Price. Pitches low. 1-0. Squares to bunt again. It's a good one. It'll be a bang-bang play at first. Price is safe. The throw's down the line. That's an infield single for Price. Drumheller will score. Jack will scurry to second. And Drumheller scores on the throwing error. Coley gets to third on that same error, and it's an infield single for Price. Leland Weldon in the box now. Weldon hit his first home run of the year. Earlier, he was 2 for 3 in game one. Pops him up on the infield. Who will take it? The first baseman, Smith, will take it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to bring up Braden Burford. Top of the order standing on deck. Buckner on the mound, ready to go, trying to work quickly. Burford will come in asking for time to slow him down. Misses outside, 1-0. Called a strike. Nice job by the catcher there. We'll even up at 1-1. Way out in front of a breaking ball there, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Inside, we're even. Burford 12 RBIs on the year. If he can put one in play here, he can get to number 13. Starkville choosing to keep the infield back. That one misses low, and we've gone full. And Burford asked for time right as Buckner started his windup. Here's the 3-2. Pops him up as well. Shallow right field. A couple of people converge, and Smith secures that one as well, and then throws an absolute seed to the plate to keep Coley at third. So that's 2 away now here in the top of the second. So back-to-back F3s if you're scoring at home, and Cole Prosek, who went down on strikes in his first at-bat of this game, now at the plate. Strike one. Prosek has already homered twice today. Here's the 0-1. Misses outside. Inside. 2-1. Prosek fouls that one off his ankle, and we'll even up. Chiefs in danger of squandering an opportunity to put some distance between them and Starkville early here in game 2. See if Prosek can deliver. Change up, misses outside. We're full with the base open. Totally understand pitching Cole carefully. Here's the 3-2 coming from Buckner. Out in front again, but able to foul it off and remain alive. Here's the payoff. Fouled straight back. Inside corner, strike 3 called, and Cole Prosek has gone down twice looking on strikes. Chiefs threaten, but they're only able to push one across in the top of the second, but they will take a 2-0 lead to the bottom of the inning, and we'll be right back. Bottom of the second, 2-0 your score. And Cuvion will be the first batter of the frame for the Volunteers. Let the fastball go by. 1-0. It's popped up right on top of us. We're even at 1-1. Sal tries to come inside. 2-1. Popped up. Net will catch that one. We'll leave it up at 2-2. Inside, and we're full. Payoff pitch. Popped up, foul. Here's another 3-2. Popped up, foul. And ball 4. So the Volunteers with a leadoff base runner. Northcutt will square to bunt, pull back, throw down to first. Pitch was called a strike. Northcutt was hit by a pitch and walked in the first game. Takes a strike there. 0-2. Showed bunt first time, pulled back that time, gave him the opportunity to swing. He took a strike. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first down of the inning. So Starkville elects to take the bunt off, and Northcutt strikes out looking for the first down of the second. Thomas Graves in the box now. Left-handed swinger. Hacks at the first one, comes up empty. That one's called a ball. Really good pitch. little down, maybe seeing it on the replay. One fouled off, catches a piece of Pratt. Home plate umpire going to give Quincy a little time. Quincy tells the home plate umpire it got mostly mask. Fouled off, might get a chance to make a play. We'll go to 1-2. Excuse me, will remain 1-2. Weak fly ball to shallow left. Coley on his horse, but it's foul. Fouled off once again. Inside corner, strike 3 called. And Graves knew it. So 2 strikeouts. And Waltman, who was hitless in the first ball game but did hit one well to right, will come to the plate now, the catcher. First pitch swinging, fouls it straight back. Pratt thinks about throwing down, doesn't get a great grip, so chooses not to. And it's a ball and a strike now. Long look at the runner at first. Sowell sets. Fouled straight back. 1-2. Bouncer to short. Easy play for Miller. He'll step on the bag. And that will do it for the Starkville half of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors. There was 1 runner left on base. And after 2 complete innings, Magnolia Heights is on top of Starkville here in game number 2, 2-0.
Get your MHS specialty car tag now. Be one of the first to show your chief pride. Simply complete the application form available on our website and submit your payment of $33 to Magnolia Heights. Don't worry if it's not time to renew your tag. You just pick up your new tag when they arrive from your county office and switch it out with your old tag. Proceeds come back to MHS to enhance the learning environment for our students. We must pre-sale 300 tags for the state to start production, so please join us and order yours today.
Our multi-doctor mixed animal hospital has been providing quality animal care and exceptional service to our clients since 1998. We strive to offer the best possible care for your pets, as our goal is to ensure their overall health and well-being. With our experienced team of veterinarians, we have established ourselves as a trusted and reliable veterinary practice that you can count on to care for your 4-legged friends. We look forward to continuing to serve our community for many years to come. Go Chiefs!
Moving to the top half of the third inning, Trey Miller will lead it off for Magnolia Heights. Miller, Barnes, Sowell, 2-3-4. Coming up for the Chiefs. One 0 pitch. Misses outside. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Outside. 3-1 we will go. Sitting there for a strike, and we will run full. Hooking foul. Will remain 3-2. Ball four. And a leadoff base runner for the Chiefs here in the third. Ethan Barnes handling the hot corner duties here in this ball game. 0 for 1 here in game 2. Misses outside, 1-0. And Buckner not as sharp here in the third. Miller tries to time it up. Unable to do it. Barnes takes ball 2. Would expect Buckner to pick here. And we got a balk. So all of a sudden Buckner tried to go out of the windup and then realized it and tried to step off. And unable to do that. So now Ethan Barnes with a chance to pick up his 31st RBI of the year. Swing and a miss, strike one. That is the team leading total for those of you that were with us in game 1. Inside corner, and it misses, and we're 3-1. Barnes' average should have crept back over 400. These numbers that you're getting are coming into today. 397 coming into the afternoon. 2 for 3 should help that. Miller goes. This one's hit well to left center field. It'll get down, and that will play to run. Barnes will try to stretch it into a double. The throw is close, but Barnes is safe. Chiefs lead 3-0. Ethan Barnes, 31 RBIs now on the year. So Preston Sowell, who homered and helped his own cause in the second, will now get a chance to swing it in the third. This one's hit sharply through the left side. Runners will be at the corners as Preston Sowell now 2 for 2. And Griff Hill will handle the courtesy running duties for Sowell. Quincy Pratt singled his last time up. A little down on that pitch, but called a strike. Here's the 0-1. Wild pitch comes straight back, and actually, no, it's going to get down a little bit down the first baseline. Hill was running on the pitch. Way outside for a ball. Even up at 1-1. No sense in Barnes trying to chance that with no one out. Buckner back to the windup. And he'll step off. And now with a runner at second, he wants to talk about it with his battery mate. Counts a ball and a strike. Hit well to right center field. And that one is off the scoreboard. And a 3-run blast for Quincy Pratt will make it 6-0. So Pratt, his second home run of the afternoon. And that will bring up Shaw Coley. First pitch swinging for Coley. Fouls it over into the Chiefs' dugout. Here's the 0-1 in there for a strike. Misses low. 1-2. This one's hit to right field, but is secured for the first out of the inning. And Jack Price, who singled his last time up, will come to the plate. Jack shows bunt. Pitch gets away, 1-0. So 2-0 the count to Price. Takes a strike there. Here's the 2-1. Out in front, takes another strike. Jack kind of lunged at that one just a bit. hits this one well to center, but right at the center fielder Templeton. Beg your pardon, that's Graves in center for the second out. So Leland Weldon. He popped up to the first baseman his last time up. Strike one called. Pitch misses, and we'll leave it up. Strike two called. Big swing there. Leland remains alive. That one's in the dirt. We'll leave it up. Two-two pitch coming. And it's hit well to left center field, and Leland Weldon for the second time this afternoon and the second time in 2025 leaves the ballpark. So it's now 7-0. And Braden Burford will come to the plate with two away. Popped up foul. Misses 1-0, or excuse me, 1-1. Inside, and we'll go to 2-1. Strike in there, 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This sent sharply to second. But right at the second baseman, who throws over in time, and that'll do it for the Chiefs in the top of the third. But they do push across 5 runs on 4 hits and extend their lead to 7-0. We'll be right back with the bottom half in just a moment. Bottom of the third. Coming at you here in just a moment. Chiefs just pushed across 5 runs in the top half. And the top of the volunteer order getting set to hack it for the second time against Preston Sowell. And that starts with Lawson Mullins, who struck out his first time up. All-speed pitch misses out of the zone, 1-0. Ducks that one as well, 2-0. Strike one. Inside corner. Called a ball. So we're at 3-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Popped up on the infield. Prosick doesn't even have to move. Now he does a little bit because of the wind. And there's the first out of the bottom of the third. So here's the left fielder, Little. Retired 6-3. Back in the first. First pitch swinging, jam job. Miller will have to hurry. And it's an infield single. Little runs well. Knew it was going to be a tough play. So 1 out single for Little. That'll bring up Templeton. He hits a bouncer to second. Prosek to Miller. And now we got the same play we had in game one. They're going to say it was on the exchange. So the Chiefs unable to complete the double play. Miller got a little quick on that transfer. So Major Smith, the first baseman, who was hit by a pitch his last time up. See what Smith does here. Hits a bouncer to short. Miller on his horse will throw over in time as he's able to get around that. And that'll do it for the Starkville third inning. So we will move to the fourth here in just a moment. We're going to keep it right here and tell you, as we did in game number one, Cow Patty Bingo next Saturday. Tickets due tomorrow for those of you that may still have those at home. Also, next week's baseball schedule will feature a home game on Tuesday against Pillow Academy. JV game will start at 4 o'clock. The Chiefs will travel to Greenwood on Thursday for the conference doubleheader. And, of course, Briarcrest next Saturday. So 2 weeks left of regular season baseball here for us in 2025 before we hit the postseason, which is just right around the corner. No pitching change for the Vols. So they will ride. No, actually, it looks like they did make a change. Let's see if I can get a number. The umpire looked like he was reporting something to the press box after I looked up. No, and it's Micaiah Buckner now. So they have made a pitching change, and they'll go with Micaiah Buckner, 10th grader. Would assume he is the brother of the starting pitcher, Samuel Buckner. And they did just report the new arm. So there you go. Cole Prosick 0 for 2. Swings right through a fastball there, strike one. Inside. Ball one. Swing and a miss, strike two. Pitch misses down, 2-2. This one's hit well to right center. Don't think the park's going to hold it, and it will not. And Cole Prosick has hit another home run this afternoon and another one for 2025. It's now 8-0. Chiefs on top here in the fourth. So Trey Miller will come to the plate now. There's a strike call, and we're even at 1-1. And Miller is hit by the pitch. So Ethan Barnes coming to the plate now. Runner going. Tried to get Barnes to take it. Just a little too late as he did not see the jump. Count 0-1 here to Barnes. This one's hit well to right center field. It will get down. See if Barnes tries to stretch it to 2. He will. Throw will come there, but not in time. Ethan Barnes with his second double of the second game today. Preston Sowell with a chance to help his own cause here. He is 2 for 2 with a homer and a single. Breaking ball misses 1-0. In their first strike. Sky high fly ball into left field. Wind's going to push it a little higher, but it is secured for the second out of the inning. So Sowell retired for the first time. Quincy Pratt 2 for 2 as well, with a three-run shot to his credit in his last at bat. Opportunity for another three-run shot here in an 8-0 baseball game. Misses outside. 1-0. Misses up 2-0. Hit sharply through the left side, and that will plate another run as Quincy Pratt adding to his impressive afternoon with an RBI single. 9-0 new score. Runners will be at the corners. So with 2 away, here's Coley. 1 for 2. Pitch misses. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Pitch misses. We'll go to 3-1. To Coley. And Shaw forgot the count. It's ball 4. So Jack Price will get an opportunity to swing it here in the 4th. Jack in this ball game 1 for 2. Big swing at that one. 0-1. Breaking ball, and it hits him. So Price picks up an RBI. thanks to that HBP. And that will bring out pitching coach Wes Johnson, and that will bring on the pitching change. So with two out here in the top of the fourth, Starkville will be making another call to the bullpen. We'll step aside and tell you who the new volunteer pitcher is in just a moment. Brody Jones, junior right-hander, is the new hurler for the Vols. And the first chief he will face is Leland Weldon, who homered in his last at-bat. Breaking ball strike. Misses up, 1-1. Breaking ball gets away. A runner's not able to advance, 2-1. To one pitch. Weldon takes it low. We're 3-1. Breaking ball, front door, called a strike. Count will go full. Here's the payoff. Foul by just a few feet. Looked like it rode the line the entire way. Three-two pitch coming. Ball four. And Weldon picks up an easy RBI. It's 11-0. So Braden Burford for the third time come to the plate. And Coach McMinn and the home plate umpire having a conversation. Not sure what about. The home plate umpire did say something to the Starkville dugout, but no changes were made that we could see. Burford 0 for 2. Hits this one sharply to the shortstop, but he'll flip to second for 1, on to first in time for 2. 6-4-3 double play will end it for the Chiefs in the fourth, but they do put up 4 runs in the frame and will take a 11-0 lead to the home half of the fourth inning. John Griffin Lane on in relief. He's appeared in 7 ball games, has a 1-0 record. 12 1/3 innings pitched, 1.14 ERA. He has struck out 13, walked 6. Opponents are hitting 188 off the senior right-hander. Sowell goes over to first. It's the only change that I can see right now. A couple other Chiefs were starting to swing bats, so they should get a chance to hit in the 5th. House, the first volunteer that Lane will face. First pitch swinging. Sowell will give it a trot, but fall foul. Here's the 0-1. Low, 1-1. Gets away from Pratt. Nice pitch there, 1-2. Misses outside. We'll leave it up. This one hit into left center field. It'll fall. Burford will cut it off and hold House to a single. Cuvion. Oh for 1. This one's hit well to right. It'll fall in front of Price. And it's back-to-back singles for the Volunteers here in the 4th. So that'll bring up Norcutt 0 for 1. He is first pitch swinging, fouls it straight back. Here's the 0-1. And he hits him, and they will be loaded. How to bring up Graves. Strikeout victim his last time. And that pitch misses. Just barely outside. Swing and miss, strike one. In there for a called strike two. Misses outside just a touch. Bouncer back to Lane. He'll come home for one, and that's the only out the Chiefs are able to get on that one. So Graves with the fielder's choice will reach, but there's the first out of the inning. Waltman also fielder's choice. His first time up. 0 for 1. Outside, 1-0. That one also outside, 2-0. Low, 3-0. Strike called. 3-1. And they call it a ball, and it'll be the first run of the game for Starkville. And we have lost camera signal. And we'll try to see what has happened with that. Between innings, pitch misses low. For a ball. Popped up. If it's fair, it should be an infield fly. Miller's under it. And he secures it for the second out. So here's Blake Little, 1 for 2. Had a singles last time up. Swing and a miss, strike one. Wild pitch, but luckily bounces right back to Quincy as it hits the backstop. Count will even up at a ball and a strike. Bouncer to third, but it's going to be foul. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Lane. Hit to right field. Price is under it, and that'll do it for the home half of the fourth. So 11-1 your new score. We'll try to get the camera fixed and be back for the fifth. All right, so back here with one out and a 2-1 count to Griff Hill. He pops it up on the infield. It's 2 up, 2 down. First out of the inning was Carter Drumheller before we could get camera back on. Here's Colton Robbins. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pitch misses up. And that one misses, and 2-1 is the count. Robbins takes that one outside, 3-1. And strike 2 on that swing and a miss. It's pulled foul. Remain 3-2. Here's the 3-2 to Robbins. Swing and miss. Strike 3, and that will do it for the Chiefs in the top of the 5th. We'll head to the home half. Starkville needing a run to keep this one going. If not, the Chiefs will walk away with the victory. We'll be right back.
I realized early in my career that I could not accomplish this alone, that it was going to take a team effort. I'm proud to sit here and tell you today that in this office we have over 140 years of an insurance experience, and I'm thankful for the dedicated team that I have that has always been there to support our customers and to be there and help make life go right for them, as I said, when things go bad. If you're looking for an insurance agency that's filled with people that care, we hope you'll give Ricky Price Agency an opportunity to earn your trust and earn your business.
This broadcast is brought to you by Way Good, the original protein shake on a stick, the official protein sponsor of your Magnolia Heights Chiefs. Our BCAA Recovery Blend protein is sure to fuel your champion from kickoff to victory. Find us on the web at www.way-good.com and on Instagram at way.good. Go Chiefs!
Templeton will lead it off for Starkville here in their half of the 5th. Hayden Jones in left field. Griff Hill in right. Carter Drumheller now handling the second base bag. And J.G. Lane delivers the first pitch strike. Oh and 1. Hits him in the box, and we go to 0 and 2. Another tapper out in front of the plate. Count will remain 0 and 2. This one's hit well to left field. Will get down for a leadoff single. Jones gets it into Miller quickly. And it's a leadoff base runner for Starkville here in the bottom of the fifth. Major Smith, 0 for 1 in the box now. Ties him up on the fastball there, 0 and 1. Fouls it off. We'll go to 0 and 2. Breaking ball goes behind the hitter. It'll go to 2 and 2. Wild pitch bounced straight back to Pratt. And I almost thought Quincy might take a shot down at first. This one's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Maddox House in the box now with 1 away. Strike 1 called, catches the bottom part of the zone. Bouncer to short. Miller gets around it, goes to the short way, and Drumheller does all he can do. As the throw was just a little low. So they'll have 2 aboard here in the 5th. Cuvion, who is 1 for 1 here in game 2. Seeing Lane for the first time. Pitch misses down for ball 1. Bouncer out in front. Not a foul ball, but it is now. Cuvion didn't really run out of the box, but it took a moment for that ball to roll foul. Here's the 1-1. This one is also foul down the first base side, 1 and 2. That one's down. We'll leave it up. Bouncer back to Lane. He'll go to third for the first out. Excuse me, for the second out. So Norcutt 0 for 1. in the box, and Pratt will go have a conversation. Strike called on the fastball. This one's fouled off 0-2. J.G. Lane 1 pitch away from helping the Chiefs grab a conference sweep and improve to 22-4 on the year. Everyone in the ballpark thought it was strike 3, except for the one person that matters. So we'll go to a 1-2 count. And that is strike 3, and that will do it for this baseball game. So Magnolia Heights will get the sweep of Starkville and improve to 22-4 on the year, 8-1 in conference play. They'll be back at home on Tuesday against Pilla Academy, and we'll see you on the hill.